This is day 7 of my Easter break. Day 7 has been wonderful. Lots of rest, lots of Brazilian soap operas with my husband, a lot of series on Prime, Netflix, HBO, Pluto, and of course, Hulu, my mainstream site. I also watch a lot on Philo. Yesterday I watched The Housemaid on Fandango at home. I had to rent it because didn't have a free option for that one. Skylar and I are gonna watch Rosemary's Baby today. She's never seen Rosemary's Baby. I've seen it a couple of times, but I haven't watched it recently. So we're gonna watch it, and it's gonna be fun. Show her a movie that I watched a long time ago. So it's been a very good Easter break. People don't realize that even if I don't work out at the gym, I work out every single day. I do sit-ups, squats, dips, push-ups. I have leg weights to do butt crunches. I exercise every single day. And I go for long walks, whether I want to or not, because I have to walk to the bus stop. And it's a long walk to and from. I take 2, sometimes 3 buses to get to work in the morning. So I walk a lot. And I work out a lot every day. But when I have time off work, I work out at the actual gym. This here's a day here for several months. This here is our side. The only thing we have out here is a shovel off the balcony. You have to shovel snow. This is not ours. This is our side. Nothing. So I'm making Brazilian rice this morning. And the ingredients are a bit different. Here in Norway, people just throw the rice in a pot with water and they boil it to death, right? That's the concept here in Norway of making rice, not just in Norway. I've seen people do the same in Australia and New Zealand, I think in America too. Brazilians will peel, not necessarily chop, but peel garlic. We also do something I've never seen anyone do here in Norway. You take the rice, in here, we wash it. I remember asking my mom why we wash it. She explained to me that there is a lot of wax that goes into the actual rice when they pack it. And washing it would take away the wax. That's one explanation. To be totally honest, I don't know if that's the only reason. I think we wash it. Not only for that reason, but also because it softens the rice. And when you actually cook it, it doesn't take forever to cook. And I also think, and that's just my theory, I think it tastes and it absorbs the garlic and the olive oil taste when you do that. This is the only thing I can make from scratch, rice. Yes, something savory for dinner. And by savory, I mean something that's not sweet. I know that Norwegians don't have a word for it. Yeah, we do. We say godmat. Savory food. That's not what I mean. I mean savory as in something that's not sweet. And don't say salty food, because if you say salty, it implies that that there's much salt in the food. And that's not what we're trying to achieve here. So there are different steps that go into making the rice. You take a regular pot like this. I've been using olive oil for the past 20 years, but my mom used cooking oil, soya, whatever you want to call it. So just put a good amount of oil in there. That's for about 500 grams of rice. And I put this much garlic, which is probably a lot. My mom would have said it was a lot. She didn't use this much garlic. I'll also boil some water. About half a liter of water, because you're going to need it. The trick is, in my opinion, you make sure that the water is boiling by the time you finish frying the garlic. You fry the garlic just a little bit, not even to make it golden or anything. Just fry it a little bit. Fry the garlic a little bit, a tiny bit. Fry the garlic. Then you take rice that's been washed. Don't let it, this got too hot. Let it, I don't even know how to explain because I'm not a cook. That's the only thing that I make. So you let it, when you see that it's becoming liquidy, it's becoming like a, when you see that it's like that, then you put the garlic in there. Fry the garlic. Just a little bit. Once you see that it's starting to fry, then you wash rice in there. Then you just leave it for about, I'm gonna say, you let it boil, and then after it's been boiling for a little bit, you should turn down. This is at 9 right now, so that it will boil. But then after a little, you just let it cook as you would with regular rice. The difference is that this is gonna actually taste like something. My mom said not to stir it too much, so I'm not. Now that it's boiling, just leave it alone. After a few minutes, you just turn off. We say in Portuguese, o fogo, abaixo o fogo. But this is an electric stove, so just turn it off and just just leave it for like 10 minutes, 10-20 minutes, and then you have delicious Brazilian rice. It actually tastes like something. It is so much better than just boiling a rice. Subscribe for more recipes. Actually, just subscribe if you want to. It's the only recipe I have.